glitter tumbler, and we're going to end it off with epoxy. But I'm going to start off with the Mod Podge to add the glitter to the cup. And all I did, it was a red cup, so all I did, since I'm going to do two tones, I'm going to do the top in the silver and the bottom in this Egyptian blue. So since I'm doing that, I just painted the cup already. It don't have to be really neat, just to cover up the red, so I won't have to use so much glitter, so many coats of glitter. So I'm going to apply the Mod Podge to the cup, and then I'll sprinkle the glitter on the bottom, and I have wax paper down here to catch the excess glitter. Now with the Mod Podge, I try to apply it a little fast because it dries fast. So with this, but wouldn't, if you was to, you can also use the epoxy to I'll just pull it on there. You can also use the epoxy to put the glitter on the cup. But I'm just so used to the Mod Podge, and I'm just starting to get used to the epoxy because it's a lengthy process with the epoxy. So this is going to be my second coat, and my second cup that I'm doing with epoxy. So I am not an expert, but I thought I would share because my first cup was just about perfect. So I'm doing the bottom as well. Just make sure everything is covered with the epoxy and thin it out. There we go. Just needed a little bit more. Make sure I don't have no clumps anywhere, because it's extra fine glitter that I'll be using. My next cup, I'll use the chunky, so I'm going to take the blue, I have it down there catching because I want to make sure that I use all this glitter. I don't want to waste any. To the bottom as well. So I do use the epoxy before I put it on the turner. I'm sorry, I used the Mod Podge to put my glitter on before I put it on the turner, just so I can make sure I get the bottom good, because once you put it on the turner and start putting the epoxy on it, there is no telling if you're going to be able to get that bottom on. It's just easier this way to me, but to each his own. You'll find your own method once you start doing this. I think I got it pretty covered. So that is the blue. Just making sure I got all the areas that I epoxied. And the bottom is completely covered as well. Okay. So I'm going to knock off any excess glitter off the cup. Let's set it to the side while I refill this little cup. Sometimes it get a little messy, but that's okay, because that's why I have so many of the wax paper down, because it comes off the wax paper pretty easily. Yep. Okay, let's fill the back cup. All right, flip it over, because now we're about to put the silver on. So look at that blue. It's gonna be nice. All right, so I'm gonna put some Mod Podge on this one. Now I should glitter it. All right. So I'm just gonna Podge on here. And you might get a few blended, the blue blended in it a little bit, but that's okay. Might give it that extra little. I'm going all the way to the top of the cup because I want to get it all the way at the top. Pull some more Podge. Okay. I'm going to put some silver over this. I'm determined to get perfect with these epoxy cups. So that's why I'm going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. My last one, I took it off too fast. I took it off way too soon. And tried to put the decal on way too soon. Oh, I see some big ones. So I know I'm going to have to put another coat of this silver. And to speed up the process to get the epoxy to dry with the glitter on it so that you can put your second coat on it. And always use a heater or blow dryer, and that's what I'm using today, a blow dryer. Some heat on it to dry it faster. Yeah, because I'm going to have to put some more because the epoxy, the Mod Podge dried too fast. Still see some spots. So I'm going to get that on the second go around. So I'm getting shaking all the excess glitter off. And I'm going to try to dry it with the blow dryer. I'm going to wait from the glitter because I don't want it to blow the glitter. Okay, so all I'm doing is blow drying the cup. Try to dry it a little faster so that I can put another coat on to get these spots that dry too fast. Okay. Perfect. I'm just get up this excess glitter of the silver. Shucks, damn it. Just touch the bottom and still, the silver part's still a little wet, but the blue part is dry and ready for a second coat. Okay. Give me 1 second. Messing with this glitter. Okay. Flip it back over. And I'm going to put the blue. Okay. don't really look like I need another coat on the blue, but I definitely need it on the silver. I'm going to put another coat on, be on the safe side. Squeeze out some from the sponge. More just to get this side. And since I'm just a beginner with these YouTube videos, if you subscribe and like my videos, I'm pretty sure you'll see as time go on, when you get the alerts for my videos, that they will improve. You know, they're improved with lessons learned. Put another coat here on the bottom. Okay. Okay. Put the blue. All right, yeah, that second coat was needed because now it's even darker, which is beautiful. That's the bottom. Now if we can just get the top to act right. Just let it sit in there. Okay, And put the blue back in the cup, back in its container. And then we do one more coat of the silver and make sure we fill it in all the way, and hopefully I won't have to do a third covering in the silver, but I think I'm good with the blue. Okay. All right. Shake this up some more. Pull up the second one I got. I do have the other Mod Podge, just like a gloss, dishwasher safe gloss one. And if you're not too comfortable with the epoxy, you can always seal it with Mod Podge and let it dry, and then put your decal on that way and seal the decal with the Mod Podge as well. But with the tumblers, I think the epoxy gives that clear look, and this was the one I did before. Okay, so I'm just squirt it on, making sure I get all of what's in here. So that we can get it going. And I wanted some of the blue to blend in with the silver. So this is awesome sauce. Okay, try to even it out as much as possible. Okay, get over there. Trying to get as much out as possible because I can't get the other side of this shaker open. Make sure I get the trim. Be heavy-handed with your glitter because you're always going to be able to put it back in your bucket, in the container. And some might get inside the cup, but that's fine. That's totally fine because you'll wash it out and everything once you finish. Clean it real good. Oh, almost dropped it. As much on as possible, just in case these eyes is missing something. Dang it. I just hit it. This spot. With just the top. That was a fix, an easy fix, which is perfect. Here we go. Now this has to dry. And it's okay if it's over a little bit, gives it a little character. That's my little brush. So I'm shaking it, making sure I get all the glitter off, and then I'm going to dry it again just to speed up the process. Use the blow dryer to dry it again. And yes, glitter is flying everywhere. So this part is part 1. I'll come back and do a part 2 once this dry to explain how to put the epoxy on. So I'm going to let it dry completely. So I'm going to let it dry for maybe 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to make sure it's completely dry before I put the epoxy. So I'll show you how to mix up the epoxy and put the epoxy on the cup. Alright, so this is part 1 of Mod Podge and epoxy glittered tumbler. Okay.